landscapes on the ground are three-dimensional. They have length, breadth, and height. To exhibit these landforms in map, contour lines are used. To prepare the map of a landform having length, breadth, and height, contour lines are used. The contour lines are a type of equivalent map. Equivalent maps are used to show the distribution of different geographical elements. Contour lines are the lines connecting the points on equal heights. In the diagram below, the heights of some points on the ground are given, viz. 6, 8, 20, 25, 30, 20 and 50. Contour lines are drawn by joining the points with equal heights. Now, please try to draw the contour lines by joining the points with the same heights. During Diwali, children build small mud forts to commemorate the victory of Shivaji Maharaj. The fort has length, breadth and height. If one wants to draw a map of the fort to show some details like a small cave, a plateau, the sloping sides and flowing water, contour lines come in handy. The contour line in the maps are very useful to travelers, mountaineers, armed forces officers and soldiers. They are also useful in planning the logistics of a particular region. Now observe how your Diwali fort looks from top and from sideways. There are various points shown in different colors on the map. If you join these points, your contour line will be drawn. This also exhibits the descent steep as well as gradual. Look at the top of the fort where you will find the area marked for the throne. The descent is initially very steep and then gradual. The area where a cave is intended to be carved, the descent is very steep. Now you should identify the type of the descent from all sides of the fort. The landform on the land is not uniform. Some are elevated and some are flat. The Mount Everest is the highest peak on the earth, whereas sea level is at the lowest height. There is not only the difference between the heights but also the slope. When you climb a hill or a fort, you will notice the difference in your breathing. We get tired fast when there is steep ascent. But whenever there is a gradual descent, we do not feel that much tired. When we want to show the slope on maps, it is shown by contour lines. If the contour lines are close to each other, the descent is sharp, and when the contour lines are spaced away from each other, the descent is gradual. Such maps are useful for the mountaineers. They give proper information about the directions and safe routes. Contour lines are drawn in the figure below. The distance between lines on the left is more than the distance between the lines on the right. Note the distance between the contour line. The outermost contour line is 320 meters and the innermost is 380 meters. That is, the distance between the contour line is 20 meters. Now look at the graph showing the landform marked with the help of the contour line. On y-axis, the distance of 20 meters is shown. On left side, where the contour lines are separated considerably, the descent is gradual, and on the right side, the contour lines are close to each other, the descent is steep. With the help of contour lines, different aspects of the slope are exhibited. May it be steep, gradual or uneven. The different forms of landforms like valley, gorge, conical hill, V-shaped valley and ridge can be better explained with the help of contour lines. With the help of Google Earth, the gorge are better explained. Let us see how a gorge looks like. Two parts are elevated and there is a deep part in between them. A gorge is normally used for transport. This road belongs to Amba Ghat. While traveling on this route, we notice that there is an elevated part on one side and a deep valley on the other side. Now we have understood that landforms can be represented by contour lines. To study the landforms when contour lines are given, we need to examine a section of the landform. The section exhibits the properties like the direction and gradient of the slope. For example, the cross section of an apple, a potato, shows us their inner arrangement. Obviously, it is not possible to take a section of the landform itself. There are other methods of showing the sections of landforms. At the moment, we will not go into details. Lateral lines and cross sections are two methods that are used. For taking the section of a road or a river, the following method is employed. In the map, there is a river named Urmodi. The section of the river is taken according to the flow of the river. It shows the gradient of descent. The cutting line is taken at the depth of the river. In the above map, a cross section is taken to determine the depth of the river. It shows the descent of banks on either side of the river. In the above diagram, the contour lines are joined. Do you see the edge or the cliff? Similarly, river, pipelines and roads are shown by contour lines. In the diagram below, a river is shown. The lines drawn in this diagram are called trailing lines. The flow of a small river is shown by blue color. If you observe, you will notice that on the left side the flow is at 200 meters high and it goes on decreasing till it reaches 40 meters. Now draw a diagram by joining the contour lines as per the height given and identify the landform. Summary. The different landforms such as steep and gradual slope, incurved and outcurved descent, valley, gorge, conical hill, V-shaped valley and ridges are well explained by contour lines. The steep and gradual slope of a landform can be best explained by contour lines. The cross-section lines of the river show the descent of the river. It can also explain the depth and the descent on the banks of the river. Let us study the map. The map numbered as 47G/15 is of Sangli and Satara district, which shows the river basin of a small river. The flow is shown by the contour lines. The scale of the map is shown in black line. 0.8 centimeter corresponds to 500 meters. It means that 0.8 centimeter line denotes 500 meters distance. Different courses are indicated by red, blue and green. Calculating the distance between A and B in the given map. Also marking the direction on the map. The arrow on the right of the map indicates the north direction. Now, by using the formula given earlier, let us find out the distance between A and B. The distance between A and B is 3.2 centimeter on the map. Therefore, the actual distance is 2000 meters, that is 2 kilometers. So, the distance on the ground is 2000 meters, that is 2 kilometers. What is the height of contour line D in the map? The contour lines are shown in brown color. The first contour line in northeast direction shows the height of 1000 meters. As we move towards the southeast, the line shows 900 meters, then 800 meters, then light brown line shows 760 meters. Finally, it shows the light brown line at 620 meters. The contour line B indicates height of 700 meters. Describe the steep and gradual descent slope with the help of contour lines. If the contour lines are close to each other, the descent is steep, and if the contour lines are far apart, the descent is gradual. In the map, the contour lines showing the height of 1000 meters and 900 meters are far apart. Therefore, the descent is gradual. Whereas, the contour lines showing heights of 900 meters and 800 meters are close to each other, showing that the descent is steep. So, one can observe that the descent is gradual from northwest to southeast direction. Thereafter, it becomes steep and again becomes gradual as there is a considerable distance between the contour lines. So, the questions related to map are solved. Now answer the questions with reference to this given map. Exercise. What do you observe in this map? What is used to represent it? Describe the orientation of the map and calculate the distance between A and B and between C and D. What is the height shown by the contour line E? With the help of the contour lines in the map, state where the slope is steep and where it is gradual. Write down the following information with the help of the map. Which are the landforms shown in the map? What does blue color denote? Which color is used for habitat in this figure? Identify the type of map. Prepare a list of signs and lines shown in the map. State the directions in which the slope of the landform is steep and gradual. What is the maximum and the minimum value of the lines in the map? Do it yourself. To study the slope, the direction of the flow of the water, orientation of the map and heights of the landform, conduct the following experiments. On a flat board, arrange a clay model showing different landforms like a hill, a peak, uneven ground with steep as well as gradual slope. Cover it with a plastic sheet. Raise the board from one side and pour some water on it. Observe the flow of the water. This will help you clearly understand how the elevation of ground affects the water flow.